the faint scent surrounding her, the quiet intensity in her eyes. Her gaze drifted unconsciously from Rin's eyes, dark and mysterious, to the soft curve of her nose, and finally to her lips. Her heart pounded louder with every second. Too close. The realization came too late. Their breaths mingled, warm against each other's skin. Nam felt as if an invisible force was drawing her forward, a temptation so strong it almost frightened her. Rin did not step away. She only watched, silent, unreadable, yet her own cheeks had turned faintly red. Closer, just a little more. Their lips were about to meet, and then Rin stepped back. The sudden distance felt colder than winter. Silence crashed between them, heavy and awkward. Nam blinked, her face burning as awareness returned all at once. Embarrassment flooded her chest. Without daring to look at Rin again, she lowered her head. "I should go," she murmured softly. She left before her racing heart could betray her further. Rin remained standing in the middle of the room long after the door closed. Her fingers twitched slightly at her side, as if remembering something they had almost held. "What am I doing?" she whispered. Her voice sounded unfamiliar even to herself. Restlessness spread through her body. She ran a hand through her hair, unable to calm the strange warmth lingering in her chest. For someone who feared nothing, this feeling unsettled her more than any danger ever had. Outside the house, Nam stopped walking. She pressed her palm against her chest, feeling her heartbeat slam wildly beneath her ribs. "I'm going crazy," she muttered, cheeks still flushed. "Why is that devil woman teasing me so much?" Even saying the words made her more embarrassed. She hurried away, as if distance could quiet her thoughts. Later, Nam's room. Night wrapped around the room in soft darkness. Nam lay on her bed, staring at the ceiling, willing herself to sleep. It didn't work. Every time she closed her eyes, Rin appeared again. Her face, her beauty, and those eyes that carried a quiet pain, as though she bore a loneliness she never allowed anyone to see. Nam turned onto her side, clutching the blanket. Her expression softened without her noticing. The bitterness she usually carried slowly melted away, replaced by a gentle warmth spreading through her chest. A small smile formed on her lips. "Why, that devil woman," she whispered. Her voice faded. Something warm slid down her cheek. Nam froze. She touched her face and stared at the tear resting on her fingertips, confused. "Why am I crying?" she asked softly into the quiet room. No answer came, only the steady beating of her heart, louder now, softer somehow, as if it had begun to understand something before her mind could. Outside, the night continued peacefully, unaware that two hearts had already begun to change. The night was silent. Nam lay awake in her bed, eyes half closed, trapped somewhere between sleep and thought. The room was dim, illuminated only by pale moonlight slipping through the window. Then, the lights flickered. Once, twice, a sudden chill brushed across the room. Before Nam could react, a soft glow gathered near the window, shadows twisting along the walls. The air felt heavier, charged with something familiar, and then Rin appeared. Nam shot upright from her bed, heart racing.
1 minute. Stop. Like, share, comment, and subscribe for more content and updates from us.
She tried to speak, to ask why Rin was there, how she had entered, what was happening, but the words never came. Rin crossed the distance in a single step and caught Nam's hand, pulling her forward. The movement was sudden yet gentle, leaving Nam breathless as she was drawn into Rin's arms. The moonlight framed them, casting their joined shadows against the wall like a secret the night alone could witness. Nam's thanda. Rin's hand rose slowly, cupping her face. Her touch was warm, careful, completely unlike the cold, composed woman Nam thought she knew. Leaning closer, Rin whispered softly, "Miss Bad Luck, why are you in my mind?" Her voice trembled faintly. "What did you do to me?" Nam's cheeks burned instantly. Shock and embarrassment tangled inside her chest. She opened her mouth, trying to answer, trying to steady herself, but her thoughts scattered the moment Rin moved closer. Soft lips brushed against hers. The world fell silent. Every question, every irritation, every lingering bitterness dissolved in that single, gentle kiss. Nam's fingers instinctively tightened against Rin's clothes as a shiver ran through both of them. They trembled not from fear, but from something unfamiliar and overwhelming. The kiss deepened slowly, hesitant at first, then warmer, filled with emotions neither of them knew how to name. Time itself seemed to slow, stretching the moment endlessly beneath the quiet glow of the moon. And then, knock, knock. The sound shattered the stillness. Both of them froze. Reality rushed back all at once. The knock came again, louder this time, echoing through the room. Nam, are you okay? Her mother's voice came from outside, followed by a gentle knock on the door. The sudden sound startled both of them. Rin stepped back slightly, her breathing still heavy, eyes fixed on Nam's face as if she were afraid to look away. Moonlight brushed softly across her features, making her expression look almost fragile, a rare softness hidden beneath her usual calm. For a moment, Rin's hand lifted unconsciously, wanting to pull Nam back into her arms again. Nam struggled to steady her breath. Her heart pounded wildly in her chest as she looked at Rin, truly looked at her. There was something unfamiliar blooming inside her, something warm and terrifying at the same time, a feeling she had never experienced with anyone before. Silence filled the room, thick and alive. Outside, her mother knocked again, but inside, time seemed to stop. Their eyes held each other, saying words neither of them dared to speak. Sometimes, a single moment is enough to fall in love, and sometimes, an entire lifetime passes without ever loving the one who loves you.